Hey everyone, welcome to the Fireside Chat. Steve Carter here, and hopefully you had the chance to read the weekly update where I talked about the parable of the sower statue. There's a massive one right outside the sanctuary, and I also have a smaller one in my office that the Reverend Dan Meyer left me, and I just love it. I've been referencing it as the Decrider. It's like the Heisman Trophy. It's heavy. It's just fantastic. But I asked people to send me their thoughts on what we should do. Is there a way to use that? And some of the ideas that people have just emailed in to Pastor Steve at christchurch.us has just been awesome. But one of the emails I got was actually from the family that commissioned that sower statue in the first place. And she left her phone number, and so I was like, I gotta call her. So I called her, and she told me that it was an artist from Wyoming, and the artist has done some significant bronze work. There's this famous one in Wyoming that's basically the state statue he did, and then I guess he wanted it to be not you could tell the race, that it was just every person. It could be any person who was kind of sowing seeds. And then also they basically made the whole thing and then basically wrapped it and mummied it and then drove it from Wyoming to Christchurch of Oak Brook. And it is massive, it is heavy, but there was so much of this story I didn't even know of, how it came to be, and how long it took for it to be made, and why they placed it where they placed it, and even just the map behind it. If you see the statue this weekend, there's a map of the world behind it, and they specifically didn't put boundaries or lines of countries, because that's how we see the world, but that's not how God sees the world. And I just thought it was so beautiful that they wanted a statue that represented the heartbeat and the mission of the church. And of all of the incredible parables, or all of the amazing stories, the parable of the sower, broadcasting seeds and scattering seeds, just a remarkable piece of art. And it gave me a newfound appreciation for just a vision, for an ethos or a value. And I've just fallen in love with this statue. So a couple questions I need your help with. One, if you saw in that weekly update, how do we use the smaller statue? How do we use it just to continue to reinforce that value, that kind of sower mindset that our church has had since the jump? And then two, what are some of the other kind of unique historical artifacts that I don't know about yet, that you need to tell me to go research and look up, because I've just been fascinated by all of the good and the symbolism and beauty. It's just been amazing. So, my friends, I hope you are just enjoying this week. I loved this past Sunday. I mean, the classic service. I mean, just the choir was, it was something to behold. Getting to walk around with Grace Elizabeth, and Landon and Logan in the contemporary service, getting to teach about Judas and being bound to Christ, and just absolutely loved this past weekend. And then the contemporary closing with Imagine by Forest City Worship. Oh my goodness, it was so moving to me. And so, been thinking a lot about that. This weekend we're actually going to look at John 15, and I'm gonna share how I learned all about what John 15 is about from a vine dresser in South Africa. I got to spend a week with him and learned so much. I cannot wait to break it down for you. I think you're just going to love how rich this text is and how applicable it is to today. So hope you're thinking about our values. You know, we're about worship, grow, serve. We're about that authentic worship and attractive witness, and we're about that intentional growth and genuine community, and we're about that life-changing love and generous service. And I know that you're living that out, and praying for you all. And if I can ever serve you, never hesitate to reach out to Pastor Steve at christchurch.us. And if you got ideas of what I need to research next, or ideas for how we utilize the decrider, please let me know. All right, everyone. Sweet 16, Michigan, Auburn, you know who to root for. Go Blue. Love you all. See you Sunday.